The girl that ride with I know die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commend it. I can't come and keep my...
What's up, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I am back with a new Spill the Tea video. So it seems like we are finally getting answers as to how Wendy Williams' conservatorship took place. Recently, TMZ did a documentary on what's been going on with the Wendy that aired on Tubi, and since then things have been making waves on her behalf. Now, according to Complex magazine, the article reads that Wendy Williams has fallen out with her son Kevin Hunter Jr. over alleged financial mismanagement. Williams, who recently denied that she's cognitively impaired despite previous reports, spoke about the state of her relationship with Kevin Jr. on a new episode of TMZ podcast 2 Angry Men. The interview comes after the recent premiere of Tubi special Saving Wendy, where the media personality claimed that she was placed under guardianship after multiple steep unauthorized withdrawals were made from her bank account. Kevin Jr. has denied the withdrawals, and court documents from last September state that Williams' son apologized for past mistakes and inappropriate behavior. It adds, the court is not convinced that he can keep her safe and wouldn't willingly or unwittingly expose her to financial exploitation. Around the 4-minute mark of the episode, which was part of Saving Wendy, the media personality spoke at length about allegedly being financially exploited by Kevin Jr. Williams. Shares the 24-year-old with her ex-husband Kevin Hunter, who she was married to from 1999 to 2020. My son is a good person, but at this point, he is a horrible person to me, Williams said while seen in her assisted living facility. It's the way he moves with other people. And what is going on with these other people at my apartment in Miami? What are you doing? You spent on what? And what is going on at Wells Fargo? Williams claims that her son is not the only one dealing with her finances. Earlier in the interview, she said that Kevin Jr. overstepped his boundaries and inappropriately used her money without notifying her. Like, is he stealing from me? Look, all I know is that in terms of what I'm dealing with, this is still going on because that's when my money got frozen at Wells Fargo. Thank God. No more money stealing from my son and the other people, Williams continued. Just weeks after Williams attended her son's college graduation, Kevin Jr. was reportedly issued a second eviction notice from his Miami apartment. Kevin allegedly owed $4,316 in total, according to the property's ownership firm, with a warning to pay rent or vacate the apartment by January 7th. Earlier this month, the company filed a voluntary dismissal. Although she was diagnosed frontotemporal dementia in 2023, Williams' resurgence has caused her guardian, Sabrina Moresi, to request a new medical evaluation, according to TMZ. Wow. That is truly sad. And let me say, I have not spoke a lot about Wendy and everything that's been going on with her for the past few years because I really didn't want to think about it, because I am a huge Wendy Williams fan, okay? When Wendy Williams was on the air, Right Hand to God, I did not miss an episode. I made sure that I watched the Wendy Williams talk show every day it came on. It did not matter. I was going to watch Wendy. She gave me life, okay? Gave me life, all right? And in the early 2000s when she was on the radio. Of course, we didn't have it here in the Midwest back then where you could listen to her on the radio, but I'm hearing about her in the magazines and all of these things. Like, Wendy was legendary, okay, legendary. And to see the decline with the talk show and her health and her sobriety was truly upsetting for me and just really sad. And to know that it was her son that put the wheels in motion for her money to get froze and this guardianship to take place is so heartbreaking, because we all know how much she loves little Kevin. She talked about little Kevin all the time. Like, he was her heart, her soul. We all know that she suffered all of those miscarriages and how she was on bed rest and gained over 200 and something pounds, carrying him like he was her golden child, her only child. You know what I'm saying? And she went through hell and back to have that boy and tried her hardest to provide him this beautiful lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And then to find out that when she was going through one of the hardest times of her life, he took advantage of that by taking out large sums of money and tricking off and buying stuff. Y'all, let me tell y'all what this little boy was out here doing. According to the Jasmine brand, they stated that Wendy also revealed that in 2022, while staying with Kevin Jr. in Miami, she was cut off from her finances because he had possession of her phone, making it impossible for her to respond to Wells Fargo's fraud alerts. Can y'all believe that? This little boy had her phone and was disregarding the fraud alerts. Because they'll send you a text message saying, did you make this purchase, or whatever the case may be. And I'm guessing either he was saying, yeah, I made this purchase, or either he was disregarding them. But regardless, she had no idea none of this was going on, because you got to remember, during this time, she was drinking heavily and all of these things. So he was able to take advantage. They also stated, she further detailed how over $100,000 was spent on her American Express card, and that her son even rented a yacht for his 21st birthday, a lavish expense totaling $113,000. Additionally, she claimed a woman impersonated her in an attempt to steal even more money. And shockingly, she alleged Kevin Jr. introduced her to this person. This woman allegedly posed as Wendy over the phone, attempting to gain access to her funds. Unfortunately, Wells Fargo flagged the fraud and stopped further money from being stolen. That is insanity. Like, how could you do that to your mama? Like, literally, you introduced her to this chick that you had impersonating her so you could gain more access to her money. So all this time we're thinking like that Wells Fargo just was on some other stuff and just froze her account, and we couldn't understand like why. And it was because of her raggedy ass son. Like, why would you do your mother like that? You up here spending $113,000 to rent a yacht to stunt for your birthday. And remember, around that time, we were hearing stories back then about how he was spending her money. And I remember hearing things about him having eviction notices and stuff like that. But we didn't really find out a lot about it at the time. That is incredibly sad. I couldn't imagine my son doing something like that to me. If anything, I know my child, he would have held me down. He would have been trying to get me help. He would have been making sure that the bills was paid. He would have never tried to steal money from me. And to know that instead of trying to get his mother help, he was out here wilding out and then bringing in other culprits to steal from his mama. He ain't no better than his damn daddy. That is so trifling. So trifling. Thank God, like she said, that Wells Fargo froze her account, because he would have been over there living like a rock star off his mama. But what's even worse is that while she was going through her relapse or whatever she was going through, her money is frozen, and then this guardian comes in and swoops in and takes even further advantage of her. And none of this would have even happened if her son wouldn't have been out here acting a damn fool. All of this could have been avoided. All of it. That's what hurts the most. That is so horrible. And I feel so bad for Wendy, because I think outside of her divorce, that this probably is the other biggest hurt of her life, because the two men that she loved the most were the two people that fucked her over the most. And that's truly upsetting. So upsetting. But the good thing that came out of this is that the conversations she's been having with Charlemagne on the Breakfast Club, and now old boy from TMZ doing this documentary and really putting the word out there about the fact that she is not incapacitated. She has her mind together. She's, just like the old Wendy. She ain't missing a beat. There's nothing wrong with her memory or anything like this. You know what I'm saying? And based off what I've seen, she looks good. My own mother has been diagnosed with dementia, so I've grown to know the signs and stuff, and Wendy looks great. I just recently saw a video of her in the airport in Miami. Now, she is in a scooter, but we all know that she suffers from what's that thing, lymphatic or whatever, the issues with her legs that she's had for years. But she was smiling, she was happy, because you could tell she was so happy to be able to go see her family, and that's where she should be, with her father, with her sister, people that actually genuinely love and care about her. It's sad, and I hope that Kevin Jr. gets it together and go get his ass a goddamn job. You just graduated from college, boy. Go and get up on your feet, okay, and take care of your business. And you better repent and beg for forgiveness from your mother. And you need to pay her back every red cent that lady worked hard for over 30 years. Damn, that's messed up. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all think about all of this. Like, I am so pissed off with little Kevin. I'm so mad. Make sure you guys thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.